Welcome back, your freaks, misfits, outcasts, and legends of the wasteland. I just completed the season 21 scoreboard this weekend and I hit the level 1500 with my main character, mostly by grinding Westack and making the most of those repeatable weekly challenges for the S3 scoreboard points. So I was watching the Angry Turtle's recent Westack guide for XP farming, but I kind of noticed that his builds puts a lot of points on into charisma, 20 to be exactly, with the legendary card equipped. So honestly, that's not strictly necessary. You can get nearly the same XP boost with just like 5 on charisma, and you can free up like points for more fun and useful perks, in my opinion. Plus, you don't need to rely on the bubbleheads or magazines for extra intelligence and XP. Just stick with your usual camp and ally buffs, food, cams, and per cards. You can easily pull like 4000 XP per super mutant at Westack using a better balanced build. So let's dive into what you need for this revised XP farming build. For the special points allocation, you can use 5 on strength, 8 on perception, 10 on endurance, 5 on charisma, 15 on intelligence, 6 on agility, and 7 on luck. Of course, that you can tweak as you like after you see my explanation. For the legendary cards, you should have them on the max rank so you can equip endurance, perception, strength, luck, and intelligence. You also can swap out taking one for the team for something else if you prefer, depending on your build. But if you wanted to max XP for all the mobs, like the mutant hounds, you can also put the legendary card into charisma, but it's entirely optional. Now for the perk cards. On strength, I use mainly weight reduction perks since I'm always loaded with gear and grenades. For perception, commando perks because I use the laser carbine, plus night person for extra intelligence at night, grenadier and fighting the hole for the nuka grenades. On endurance, cam duration for berry menteds, cola nut for nuka cola twist, starched jeans, true hiker for the food, and some resistant perks, and you can feel free to tweak as you like. For charisma, inspirational for XP, stranging numbers to boost your mutation stats, and tenderizer for extra damage. On intelligence, demolition expert and pyrotechnician for nuka grenades, science for extra damage, true I'm not sure if affects grenades as well, but doesn't hurt. And you can adjust the rest as your playstyle or your build or the weapons that you're using. On agility, adrenaline for stacking damage, action boy for AP regen, and boar survivor for survivability, as you're gonna need to run a bloody build with an unyielding set of armor. And for last on luck, you can use class freak, curator if you use bubbleheads or magazines like Tesla Tree for explosion radius, or explosive bubblehead for grenade damage, or live and love 8 or bubblehead leader for XP, bloody mass for extra damage, and the rest you also can tweak as you like. To achieve like the 4000 per mob, you need to have like intelligence score above like 70 with like a full unyielding set with a second star of plus intelligence per piece. You're gonna reach around 59. The rest are gonna come from food, camps, camp buff, and apparel. So my routine to get the buffs are the following. Any apparel with plus 3 intelligence can be under armor or similar. Sleep in your bed for plus 5% XP. Use the Mothman Tone for another plus 5% XP. Give it to your ally, the Leo, a cranberry Nuka Cola for an extra plus 5% XP. Use the Mechanical Derby for plus 2 intelligence. Join a casual team for the intelligence boost. Deploy all 4 lunch boxes for plus 100% XP. And consume your food and camps. For carnivores, a cooked scorched beast brain, like plus 8 intelligence. Tasty square stew for plus 25% XP. And berry mentos for plus 5 intelligence. You can also add a magazine and bubblehead for another plus 10% XP, but honestly, you don't need them to hit the 4K for each super mutant. And you can use those to increase like explosion radius or explosion damage, is what I'm doing. So right now, I think you already know what to do. Go to the West Stack and you clear some mobs first to get your adrenaline stacking up. Then you can start tossing the nuclear grenades into the room. you're looking at around 20-24k XP in the smaller rooms and up to 40 to 48k in the bigger one. Then you should rinse and repeat using the method by taking the lift and going below for 60 seconds and back for enemy respawns. Okay, with this setup and the scoreboard booster, you can finish the entire scoreboard in around 5-7 hours. I split mine into 5 sessions of 5 days because honestly, grinding for hours straight gets very boring. Okay, you're misfits. That's my revised Westech XP farming build. Let me know what you think, and if you have like any tweaks for better results, please feel free to comment below and leave any kind of tweak that you might have. And if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, please. We are so close to 1,000 subs, so let's make it happen. As always, stay bold, stay Brazilian, and I see you there on the wasteland. Bye.
Like and subscribe.